You want to start? You want me to start?
Go ahead, take it away.
All right. So we met in Fort McCoy, Wisconsin. Kate and I are both in the military, so we had to go to a leadership school, and we were in the same class.
Neither of us wanted to go, by the way.
Neither
of us wanted
to go. I remember shaking in the airport, actually. Like, just did not want to go at all, but ended up going anyways, right? So I noticed her when I first walked in the class, and then sat down, and then our first conversation was actually talking about football, because she mentioned he was a Packers fan during the icebreaker, and that obviously is a problem. So
I just hear from across the room, okay, so we're gonna have some rivalries in here, and I just see him staring at me like this. I knew it was on. Yeah, so how did I know he was the one? Well, when you're stuck with someone, have nowhere else to go for days on end, you start to get to know each other. And it's one of those things, I hate to say that's just like a feeling and you know, but that's what it is. And if you haven't experienced it, you won't understand. All he ever wanted to do was make me laugh, and he succeeded at that. I'm definitely not a super easy person to make laugh, and all he did was want to make me laugh, make me smile, make sure I was having a good time. And that's something that most people fail to do. So that's one big telltale sign for me that he was the one I wanted to spend my life with.
yeah, I like to keep her laughing because she kind of closes her eyes a little bit so she can't see how ugly I am. That's
It's an awful joke. It never lands.
No, it lands. Everybody that will be watching this later will be laughing right now.
Okay, tell them how I was the one. Go, move on.
So,
just tell them already.
So, I think it was day 0 or day 1 where I was like, yep, that's the one I'm gonna marry. Like that was it. I don't know what it was. Like you said, I just knew. So we have this dream of living in a cabin in the middle of nowhere, no neighbors, no people around us. We want to go to the Smoky Mountains. So that's what my plan was. I'm like, all right, awesome. I'm gonna get us to the Smoky Mountains. I had actually planned to get photographers to come like, hey, we're gonna take like a photo shoot, and then propose at the photo shoot, and then we'd have engagement photos.
Classic.
Right? Tried to be cool with it. But then I found out that she didn't want to go because it was too far. Okay, cool. Plan B.
So that was the first time I messed up the proposal. There's more coming.
There's definitely more. There's definitely more. So Kate, being from New Jersey, has never heard of Mackinac Island. So I'm like, bet, let's go to Mackinac Island, right? Every place that I tried, something had happened. Every time. It's like, hey, let's come take a picture by this cool arch rock formation. No, there's too many people. I don't want to take a picture. It's like, please? Nope, didn't want to take the picture. It's like, okay, that's fine. Got tandem bikes to go find another cool location. That didn't work out either.
Well, we got rolling, and like we're both kind of competitive.
Very.
So we start passing people, and we're like, let's keep going. So literally we did the whole interior of the island in like 57 minutes. It was ridiculous.
Like
we're
turned
lapping
back
people,
in.
leaving. Yeah, so I mean, let's be honest, you messed that up too though, because you were on a mission.
I was, but yeah, okay, I'll take that one. We went to Pictured Rocks, thought about doing it there, but then it's like, okay, we're kind of stuck in a kayak because we went on a kayak tour. I'm like,
the Lakeshore was the last one. I didn't mess this next one up, but someone else did. This was Outside Forces.
So somebody had mentioned that a block away there's this beautiful like lakeshore. So we, follow directions in this notebook that somebody else had written like years ago. And there was a gorgeous lakeshore. It was just a bunch of rocks. We were there at sunset, skipping rocks on Lake, I think it was Lake Michigan or Lake Huron, whatever one's right there. And we're skipping rocks on the lake, and I'm like, perfect, this is it. I'm just waiting for the sun to set. So it's just like perfect, right? Just absolutely perfect. And then out of nowhere, some old guy comes up on his 10-speed and sits on the bench with us at the shore. And
we
I'm
hadn't
like,
seen anybody since we've been up there. Not a single soul since we got to this Airbnb.
Not a single person.
We thought it was kind of an abandoned
and
town.
all of a sudden, this guy comes and just hangs out with us. And I'm like, I have no way of telling you to leave without her hearing me and being like, why are you telling him to leave? So it's just like, well, great. All right, now we're on plan what, Jay? So I had found out afterwards she had completely given up hope at this point. She's like, this is the perfect place to propose.
I was getting mad this whole trip because I didn't expect it, but I just had a feeling, and all my friends were also hounding him, by the way.
Because I had told everyone.
My friends from New Jersey, my friends from Michigan, he's telling them like, okay, it's gonna be this trip. So now, like, you know, we're on our way home. I'm thinking, okay, I'm still a girlfriend. I'm gonna stay a girlfriend forever. Not mad, but definitely like, okay, you're missing out. So.
All right, so plan J, Sleeping Bear Dunes, right? On the way home. I'm like, cool, we could swing by there, then head home. Fine. Too far of a drive.
It's not swing by, everybody.
It was too
It's-
far of a drive.
So zigzagging, okay?
We're not gonna point fingers. It was too far of a drive. So, it's too far of a drive. I'm like, wow, all right, cool. I'm like, I'm not going home as a boyfriend, right? So I'm like, I gotta find somewhere else. Last ditch effort really was Torch Lake. Okay, I'll give this a shot, right? Go there, and it's like it's a dead end street that like dead ends into the water, but there's houses there. So it's like I'm pulling up on in front of someone's house, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna have to do, right? So this is gonna have to do. So there's like this little poorly maintained wooden steps to get down into the water. So I'm like down there trying to get her to come in the water with me, trying to set up a picture so we could take a picture in the water, right? So I can propose on camera and do the whole smile for the camera, but it's actually a video, will you marry me? But no, she didn't want to get in the water. So
the stairs were very slippery.
they were very slippery, but
Very dangerous.
And it took me a minute, but I got her to come in the water and was able to finally propose after trying and trying and trying and trying. And she obviously said yes, but I had to remind her to say yes because she was just, oh my God. So I'm like,
But then he didn't put the ring on my
can you
finger
please
either. So mistakes
answer?
were made on both sides,
But can you
and
please- I'm like,
all that
this
matters
is where you're
is
supposed to say yes, can you please?
all that matters is we're good now. We're good.
I love you.
Love you.